Oh, can you pause that real quick? So do y'all see how I'm speaking? Are y'all following the clip? We're speaking about what happened in the past, right? And the night before that, Susu was asking, why does it all always happen here? And that's why it always happens here, because even in the past, I was the unbiased space, right? Keep going. I got dragged for being the unbiased one. That's why all the big stuff hit here. Even people that didn't like me and would be like, da da da, they still, Mad Day and me wasn't cool when Mad Day came over here. We wasn't like, that wasn't no, she brought it here because she knew I would be fair. Keys approached me. You get what I'm saying? So my point is, like, from there, I've never changed. I've never changed. When I do the uncomfortable things, I get labeled. I get labeled as a person that platforms predators. I get labeled as all these things when all I'm trying to do is let everybody get their side out so that we can find out the truth. But I get labeled for the stuff you do, Susu. I used to do that. I asked certain questions. They mattered.
Did you hear used to in there?
Yes. Let me elaborate.
Go ahead. I'll let you talk quick.
So before that day, Susu said, she made a statement like, she said something about why did everything happen there? She said something. And I said, everything comes here. She wondered why my platform was targeted. I said, everything comes here. All the big stuff hits my platform first. Anything really big that's ever happened on TikTok, they bring it to my platform. That's always been it. There are things that I've had to pass up because of the labels. It doesn't change my unbiasedness. I just won't cover it. I'll give it to somebody else because of the labels. So my biasness doesn't change. I won't cover it because I know how I'm going to deal with it. You can't take my unbiased from me. I don't do it.
You're not even answering my question. The point in question ain't got nothing to do with you being unbiased or biased.
She was speaking of the old messy time. She was speaking of old. So I said, yes. What I was correcting her on is I was the one. So she said, old messy talk didn't clock. I said,
right, you said was. Was is the key word. She
was speaking in past tense.
Yes, was. And you're agreeing with her. You agree with.
She was speaking in past tense. I'm not the only unbiased space anymore, so I can't say here anymore. Now it's me and other spaces. Back then, I was the only unbiased space. I'm not anymore. I think you missed that.
That's the point I'm pointing out. Was.
No, you're trying to point out that I'm saying I changed.
No, I'm not. I'm literally telling you I'm not. I just never said nothing about you changing.
Ask the people in the comments what you said.
Oh my God. I don't want to care about it. Why do y'all always refer to the comments? I'm telling you. T. All right, stop over talking me. Okay, please. I don't do that in your platform. All right? You said you was the place that everybody used to go for unbiased opinion. Meaning that you're no longer that person. That part, that you was the person that everybody used to go to. Not that you still, like, now you bias or anything. I'm saying you was the platform that everybody used to go to. Now you're not that platform anymore. So meaning, like, you feel like now it's more people. Now they go wherever you think they're going. You were meaning past tense. Doesn't mean you change. Your platform has changed.
I want you to, if you can TikTok tell, rewind it to where he stopped. Rewind it to where what I was saying to Susu and how he tried to say, y'all see that? Y'all see what she just did there? Y'all weren't actively listening. And then tried to say, so who's the unbiased place now? I want you to rewind that and how he, so right here, he didn't say Bella's name, so I was wrong about that. But that's what he was trying to say. He was trying to say Bella's that place now, and that's why y'all been targeting her. Y'all see he been saying we targeting Bella. He did say her name later in. He keeps saying it. We've been targeting her. So when my clip plays, he goes, that went over y'all head. Are y'all actively listening to what she just said? Who's the unbiased place now, T? You get what I'm saying?
The lack of people going.
Who's the unbiased spot that everybody go to now? That used to be you, huh?
A little bit more to when I was talking. To the words that I was saying when I was talking to Susu about.
I used to do that. I'm saying, so my point is, like, from there I've never changed. I've had to like suppress myself, because when I do the uncomfortable things, I get labeled. I get labeled as a person that platforms predators. I get labeled as all these things when all I'm trying to do is let everybody get their side out so that we can find out the truth. But I get labeled for the stuff you do, Susu. I used to do that. I asked certain questions. They mattered. But so when people are like, why, when AJ said I'm disappointed you with the keys thing, that's why I was like, I had to send keys somewhere else. Y'all have to remember, I got doxxed in May.
It was too hot at that time.
It was too much.
There was a lot going on. You know what I attribute that shit to, y'all? I do attribute it to the lack of blogs, the lack of people going back and actually hearing what was said.
How many of y'all were just like actively listening to that? Did y'all hear? Did y'all get the underlying point of that? What TeaTyme just said?
You hear it say underlying point
right there.
Hold on, TikTok tell every time. Hold on 1 second. Y'all hear what he's saying? I had an underlying point. What would be my underlying point? If I'm openly saying there are more spaces now than it was back then, what's my underlying point then? What's the underlying point? What has he been trying to say that we've been doing this whole time? Go ahead, Tattletale.
Wait.
You.
T.
Huh?
So wait. So this just happened
This just happened. I thought I got the phone with you.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna listen.
You used to be the unbiased spot that everybody used to come to.
No, go ahead. I was telling y'all to listen.
And I'm guessing now you're not. Who's the unbiased spot that everybody go to now? I'm asked. Oh, you said you still unbiased. I never said you wasn't unbiased. But who's the unbiased spot that everybody go to now? See? No. I'm not. I didn't miss the point. I heard what you said exactly.
That just really went over your head. That just really went over your head.
Keep listening, y'all. I gotta get something from the front door.
Can you hear me?
My bad. I was on mute. All right, so let's slow down here. I got what you were saying. My question is, who is the unbiased spot that everybody goes to now?
They still come in my phone. I'm still in my bias. I think you missed what I said.
No, you said you used to be. That
right.
You said. Okay, right. Hold on. We got the clip. Hold on.
Go ahead. For throwing Nitra astray. She didn't throw Nitra astray. That was actually
a piece of the puzzle. It was a piece of the story.
But because people be thinking certain people like, oh, well, why are we? You get what I'm saying? Like, so if it actually happened in this part, it's not like Blazefield. Why is everybody talking about? She's a part.
That has nothing to do with anything. It was her part. It was her reality. She got information that Nitra and Bella was talking about her behind her back. They were looking up her and her husband. I got sent the clip because when people said Nitra got the TV.
Sometimes though, when we go back and we open the stories back up, it's a new audience or it's a new set of eyes and ears. It's new.
So again, like I said, y'all the one to send her, Bella, not me. But go ahead, let me let this keep going.
Influence around it, all of that plays a part, and sometimes what you may not have caught back then, you'll catch this time. And really, I feel like older messy talk, a lot of trains. A lot of people just wrote. They didn't do the unbiased shit. I'm not gonna say that we're more unbiased now. I will say that people aren't as afraid of clocking people no more.
I want you to stop right there.
Okay.
You just said something. Back the old messy talk, it was more trains. Why do you think everything was always leaked here? Because I was the unbiased one.
Did you hear that part, Jay? Okay. I just want to make sure we heard it.
I got dragged for being the unbiased one. That's why all the big stuff hit here. Even people that didn't like me and would be like, they still, Mad Day and me wasn't cool when Mad Day came over here. We wasn't like, that wasn't no, she brought it here because she knew I would be fair. Keys approached me. You get what I'm saying? So, my point is like, from there, I've never changed. I've had to suppress myself because when I do the uncomfortable things, I get labeled. I get labeled as a person that platforms predators. I get labeled as all these things when all I'm trying to do is let everybody get their side out so that we can find out the truth. But I get labeled for the stuff you do, Susu. I used to do that. I asked certain questions. They mattered.
Did you hear used to in there?
Yes. Let me elaborate.
Go ahead. I'll let you talk quick.
So before that day, Susu said she made a statement like, she said something about why did everything happen there? She said something. And I said, everything comes here. She wondered why my platform was targeted. I said, everything comes here. All the big stuff hits my platform first. Anything really big that's ever happened on TikTok, they bring it to my platform. That's always been it. There are things that I've had to pass up because of the labels. It doesn't change my unbiasedness. I just won't cover it. I'll give it to somebody else because of the labels. So my biasness doesn't change. I won't cover it because I know how I'm going to deal with it. You can't take my unbiased from me. I don't do it.
You're not even answering my question. The point in question ain't got nothing to do with you being unbiased or biased.
She was speaking of the old messy time. She was speaking of old. So I said, yes. What I was correcting her on is I was the one. So she said, old messy talk didn't clock. I said,
right, you said was. Was is the key word.
She was speaking in past tense.
Yes, was. And you're agreeing with her. You agree with.
She was speaking in past tense. I'm not the only unbiased space anymore, so I can't say here anymore. Now it's me and other spaces. Back then, I was the only unbiased space. I'm not anymore. I think you missed that.
And that's the point I'm putting out. Was
that his point? Hold on, till return. If that was his point, why would that be an underlying issue? And why say, who's the unbiased space now? If that was his point, why would that be an underlying issue? Because I acknowledge that Susu does it now. Susu asks certain questions, which that wouldn't be an underlying issue because I am saying to Susu, the things that you do now, I did that then. So it couldn't have been an underlying issue because I'm acknowledging that other people are now doing things that I did before it started happening, correct? So what's the underlying issue? Why would there be something underlying when I'm acknowledging in that clip, Susu, the stuff you're doing now, I did it then. I didn't say Susu is unbiased all the time, and I'm not gonna say I'm not. I'm not here to do that because again, I'm not here to say who unbiased and who not. What I'm saying is back then, everything hit here for a reason, right? Still does hit here. Y'all still have to remember it still hits here. I was only going through Susu's point of back then people weren't clocking shit. Which is what the point of me saying, well, back that's why stuff happened here. Because she asked that question when Bryson and Mad Day was on the panel saying, T, why it seemed like everything always go down over here? And I was showing her that's why. Your question that you asked yesterday, that's the answer. That was the point of me referencing in that. Not because of an underlying issue. So what would be the underlying issue here? And him asking me, well, T, where does everybody go now?
Is this that little thing that Blaze be doing sometime when he trying to push that narrative to protect Bella?
Yes, that's what he's doing.
Because
Keep listening. Keep
okay,
listening.
okay.
Go ahead. I just wanted to point that out.
I just
Go
wanted to
ahead,
say
Roxy.
that it don't sound like he's saying that you are now biased. It sounds like he's saying that Bella's platform is the go-to platform, and
Right. That's what thank you. I'm glad you said it. I know what he was saying. I know exactly what he was saying. He was trying to make it seem as if that's the unbiased space now, which I wouldn't give a fuck if it was. But he's the one that keeps centering Bella. And that's what he's not realizing. So when he said I'm had an underlying, what I said was underlying, what he was making it seem like was I have an issue because Bella space is now the unbiased space. Because anything underlying would mean what, Proxy?
that would mean that it basically is fueling your disdain, or like him trying to say people going after Bella is fueling your disdain. What he's trying to say is he just clock you basically your subconscious speaking. He's basically trying to say you slipped and said some things, and now this somehow puts you like, see, this is what I mean. You see what she said? That yeah, because now that's why people have a problem. But let's keep it real. Accountability Court has never been known for its being unbiased. That's never what
Foxy said it.
that wasn't what Bella built that platform on, and that's never what it gave. And I got the clips to prove it. So if we got to take a trip down memory lane, that's never been a connotation.
Are we gonna take a trip down memory lane today? He just did this. I'm about to, because I'm gonna tell you
I was just
something.
about to
When
say that.
Telltale to return finish, Bella is feeding him shit on the back end, and I stand by it. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Y'all can say now. Y'all can say I'm targeting her, whatever. Bella is feeding him shit, telling him she's a victim, that she's being targeted, and he doing exactly what Frankie used to do. He doing exactly what Mad Day was doing. He doing exactly what everybody else used to do. Bella feeding
what
the shit
people
because
gotta do to stay around her.
exactly
That's what
because
people gotta do to stay
if she
around her.
wasn't, she would have been told him 2 days ago, nigga, keep me out of this. Let them. She would the same way she be acting on the front end. This has nothing to do with me. I'm not gonna address what people say. She would be telling him, dude, keep me out of this shit because this shit is making shit worse. She ain't gotta say it on the front, but she would have told him, dude, stop. But she's not. So I'm gonna go again. The same reason why she ain't take the credit for that video. The same reason why she talked to Slim on three-way. You feeding this shit. You feeding it because you know what he doing. You see what he doing. And you want him to do it. See, he tried to compare you. He even said I used to bring, the chef admitted I called her over here to bully people. Chef didn't say that. He said you got Proxy and Carby, so what's the, go ahead, finish the clip, Tata. I want you to hear how he plays this shit.
This is such a dangerous narrative for no fucking reason. Nobody had an issue with Bella. We can call out some hypocrisy or some shit that you did wrong without
Chef
it
didn't say
actually
that.
being
This
an
is what Chef
issue.
said. Hold on. Chef didn't say that. What Chef said is, when the shit used to get real, if there was things that was going on, I would tell her to come over here because she wanted to. Publicly, she wanted to be the person to do that. That's what she wanted to do. She said, T, this is your space. Let me handle it. Let me regulate it. I can regulate my own space. I don't need nobody to regulate my shit.
And she did that shit everywhere.
She asked me to do that. Go ahead, Tattletale Return.
I changed.
No, I'm not. I'm literally telling you I'm not. I just never said nothing about you changing.
TeaTyme.
What's up?
Oh my God.
In this clip, in what you about to do, either way it go, you gonna help Blaze because
I don't care. I don't care. I'm
if
gonna help him. I'm gonna
Blaze,
help him real good. Yep, I'm purposely helping him. I am gonna help him. Yep.
Blaze wants folks to come out the Bella. He want to be
Okay.
a Captain Saver hoe
Well,
on
he can
this
Captain
air.
Saver because I'm gonna help him. I
Okay.
am. Yep. I'm gonna help him. Go ahead, Tattletale.
I don't want to care about it. Why do y'all always refer to the comments? I'm telling you, T. All right, stop. All right, like stop over talking me, okay? Please, I don't do that in your platform. All right. You said you was the place that everybody used to go for unbiased opinion, meaning that you're no longer that person. That part.
I love you too, Swizzy.
Was the person that everybody used to go to. Not that you still like now you bias or anything. I'm saying you was the platform that everybody used to go to. Now you're not that platform anymore. So meaning like you feel like now it's more people. Now they go wherever you think they going. You were meaning past tense. Doesn't mean you changed. Your platform has changed. So now you're no longer that. That's what you're saying in this clip. That's what I'm pointing out.
That wasn't what I was saying at all. People still come to my platform.
I didn't say they don't still come to your platform. Not everybody comes to your platform no more. Oh my goodness, see. I think you're missing it on purpose.
Okay, I'll go ahead and jump down because I think you're purposely doing that one thing. I'm not gonna do that with you. I said what I said. I was explaining to her comparison. You took that and you ran with it as if you see what she said there, and then you tried to tie in Bella with that. Where do people go now? That's always happened. No matter if it broke in my
never even said Bella's name. What are you doing?
Now he didn't say her name, so I was wrong about that. He did not say her name.
I did not.
I thought I did hear him say Bella's name when he said,
He did say Bella's name?
I thought I did when he said y'all be centering Bella. Not I told y'all be centering Bella.
That's how it started.
Okay.
That's how it started. That's why I'm like, you did say her name.
Okay. Go ahead, Tattletale.
See, I ain't even gonna hold you. I was just drop. Oh, I never said Bella's name. I never said Bella's name. I did not say Bella's name.
You knew what you were doing, Blaze.
Oh my God. I don't know what's wrong.
Look at the comments.
Stop telling me to look at the comments, okay? Please stop it. Please.
Okay,
I hate the gaslighting.
This whole live anyway, so.
Okay, so go back and listen to it.
I already know. I don't need to go back and listen to it. I never said Bella's name. I said, where do they go now? So what platform do they go to now? You even pointed out Susu.
So if I planted out Susu, why would it be an underlying? If he's admitting that I pointed out Susu, why would it be an underlying message? Right? If I pointed out Susu and said, Susu, what you do now, why would it be underlying if I pointed it out? You see what I'm saying? So what would be the underlying message if I pointed out Susu?
We love Bella. We do.
Go ahead,
We love her.
because there's something else he gonna say. He gonna really say how he really feel coming next.
And the fact that you brought up Bella's name says a lot right there. That tells me so many things. Why you kept like putting this stuff in the green screen about Bella taking down your platform. You brought Bella up. You keep centering Bella. That's why you got on me about it yesterday. I wasn't centering Bella. Y'all were centering Bella. And you just proved my point. You walked right into that. Now I'm guessing you're going to be mad at me because these are your words, not mine. Like, make it make sense. If I'm gonna say this again, and I don't mean this as shade or anything, but I really wish y'all would just stand on how y'all really feel and stop fucking bullshitting.
That's what he meant by the underlying.
I need all.
He's saying what he's saying. He don't even realize he's telling on himself. What he finna say right now is what he felt the underlying issue was. The underlying message was what Proxy just said. Well, Proxy wasn't even there when this happened. Proxy just said exactly what I said what he was doing.
So
She
hold
wasn't
on.
there. Go
So
ahead.
he telling people to stand on business when Bella don't stand on shit?
Yeah.
How the fuck you telling people to stand on business when Bella... Now, okay, if that's her approach to shit, cool. But don't go around here trying to make it... Accountability court ain't never been two things. It ain't never been unbiased, and it never been about standing on business. What the fuck is he talking about?
We're gonna be 100 today.
Oh, yeah.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Susu.
I just don't feel like this is fair to Bella, because Bella be in the comment section
It is
saying...
Bella. It is Bella because Bella know what she doing. Go ahead, Susu. I'm sorry.
Hold on, let me finish my thought. Bella made it known in the comments that she don't agree with anybody's opinions or their stance, right? I'm just being honest. For him to go and, do this comparison thing and try to connect you to her and stuff like that, that is his doing. Now, I don't know if Bella knows what's going on or if she's going to speak up. She don't ever speak up. But my thing is this. She definitely said that in the comments, but I don't think it's fair for him to
said in the
speak
comments
like...
when, today?
No, the other day when he was doing the same thing the other day, she was like, I don't agree.
When he was doing it with who though?
I don't remember who was. I think it was. We were speculating
she's never
about who
done
was
it.
op.
Right? She's never done it when he's done it with me. You have to notice that she was in the live today. She was in the live because she came up with shade. It came up. She cleared up what shaded. She cleared it up and helped Blaze then. Okay.
And she can use her voice now with what he's doing with you.
She could even use it on the back end. Because yesterday when I told him, I said, Blaze, you're doing that. You're centering her. She could even tell him, Blaze, just stop doing that. Let them do what they gonna do, but stop doing that because you're making it harder on me. She could do that. She's not for a reason. I'm watching patterns, Susu. The patterns are, this is what people have been doing the whole time. She doesn't stop it for a reason. That's why Mad Day got mad. That's why Keys got mad. We was on my live that night. They keep saying she lets us, we out here fighting. We out here swinging. She's the one that's telling us the stuff that she telling us to make us swing. Nitra pulling up now I'm going to clock the shit. Nitra and Mama C messaging about Mama C. But Nitra coming up having to show her own receipts to prove herself. Her best friend Maya. Go back. See, people was clocking it when they didn't like her. I'm going to clock it across the board. This is what she's done.
But Bella will speak up, just like when Frankie when Frankly directly kicked off the shit between Bella and G.A. Peach by saying what she was saying, and Bella came to the forefront and was like that Frankie was wrong for doing that. So Bella will speak out, but not before. She won't get ahead of it. She'll wait till it's spin out of control and then try to reel the narrative back in, but it's too late. And Bella she has a history of that. That's why I said if I gotta start pulling clips, motherfuckers should have just shut the fuck up and enjoy the platform.
Thinking about this current situation, I wasn't going right. Let me just get down.
Because she does that. She has a pattern of that. You on mute, T. You muted.
She could have told him yesterday, like, Blaze, just stop. Let the people do what they do. She says this. I'm going to let the people do what they do. Proxy, do I or do I not tell my people not to swing for me?
You do it all the time. And you said he said something about you got Proxy and you got Corey.
Oh, he going to say watch. Watch what he say. Watch what he say, though.
Okay.
I want you to watch what he say. Go ahead, Tattletale.
Y'all to stop it, because it's really just, it's stupid now. Say how y'all really feel. Y'all keep bringing, like I said, I didn't even bring Bella's name up, and you specifically went right to her. Right to her. Just like y'all all keep trying to put these paint her whole platform or taint people's eyes about her platform. Like, T, stop it. You said her name. I never said her name. It just points out what I've been saying, what y'all been doing for like the last 3 days. I'm sorry. And you put that in 4K. I'm not going to sit here and act oblivious to it like the rest of these motherfuckers. I'm not doing that. This shit is wild, man. Just stand on how y'all really feel. Then I can really stomach and wait to hear what y'all be saying, because like y'all be acting like y'all these fucking crusaders and shit and y'all care about kids. Y'all don't, man. Y'all don't. Y'all be having these fucking, it be all these fucking hidden agendas and shit. And then when I point it out, y'all talking about like I'm being mean or I'm spinning narrative. Y'all the ones saying this stuff. I'm just actively listening to you. And I'm watching y'all actions.
Hidden agenda, like
This is
backing
wild.
platform
Yeah, hold on.
takedowns.
And that's why I said I'm gonna clock it today, because you pointed out something. And what you pointed out was, T, you put on the backdrop how they said they were trying to take your platform down. The only one that's been proven to have a hidden agenda was Bella. If we really want to put the shit on the floor, the green screen of me showing them say how they was gonna knock me out the box, that was her group chat. Her messaging $2 saying let's take down Diamond, that was her. So how the fuck do I have a hidden agenda? You know exactly what's going on. Don't play like you don't know what's going on.
All right.
Finish playing Tattletale.
We supposed to be coming together to build each other up. Y'all just want to tear each other the fuck down. That shit ain't cool. That's why y'all make all these fucking excuses. Oh, he just being protective of her. T, you want to talk about I'm being protective of Bella, right? What about the Trips of the world? What about the Chef Foxys of the world? What about the Corys of the world? What about Proxy? Do you feel the same way about them? When they be swinging for you all over the place?
Damn, Proxy.
Like, T, Chef even told us that she used to call her to come be your bodyguard.
My bodyguard.
Right, but you had a problem with me doing it, right? You had a problem with me doing it yesterday. No, don't come back up here, T. I'm not going to do this with you. I'm not doing this merry-go-round with you. Like, just stand on how you really feel. That shit is crazy to me. I can deal with it if you just be real about it. Don't try to spin this stupid stuff. Talking about I'm centering Bella when y'all been doing it. Y'all been the one doing it for 3 days now. Y'all stayed up till 5 in the morning, 4 or 5 in the morning, talking about Bella. Oh no, we were talking about the situation and Bella just had something to do with it. Of course. That's why y'all want to talk about it. That's why Stephanie brought her ass back up on Messy Top after being ran off of Messy Top. Like, stop the shit, man. This shit is crazy. Motherfuckers actively pushing false narratives and everything else. Oh, she got me opposition. She got to do this. She had this, that. She should have did this. She should have did that. Like, come on, man. I'm listening to y'all. It is sad. I honestly feel bad for y'all. I feel like if we came together and networked like we supposed to, like we're a fucking community, everybody would grow. But y'all so ready to tear each other down, take these people's platforms that they done work so hard on. And then when the first thing you do, oh, read the comments. Come on, man, like motherfuckers don't be lying and being biased in the damn comments. T, man, don't come up here. I'm not doing this merry-go-round with you. If you ain't coming up here to have a logical conversation and stand on how you feel, don't come up here. Please don't.
How do I feel? Go ahead, but how do I feel?
How he told you you feel is what you kind of, yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Now, keep playing though. Keep playing it like
Right.
maybe 2
Yeah.
more minutes
You
after
got a
this,
bigger platform than me.
because he proves his point straight up.
But if you're not gonna stand on how you feel, because I literally
Prove our
just
point.
pointed it out to you, you giving me this whole merry-go-round, a bunch of bullshit talking about I'm still unbiased. I ain't never say nothing about you being unbiased. Shit crazy to me, man. I don't even know what the hell be going on in this on TikTok, man. But y'all be on. Oh, here come Erica. Let Erica. Who are you swinging for today, Erica? Who are you swinging for today?
No, I have a question. I have a question. No, I like to point out facts. You got echo. Can you mute for just a second? And then every time somebody come up here, it has okay. So was it that we were pointing out what about Bella? Or was we talking about the situation? Because you just really spun what happened that day or whatever. What it was pointing out that the accountability.
And drop me on my head. Now you said
God
y'all tell us
damn.
which how you and drop me on my head or whatever. And when you just literally said a few seconds ago, just tell how you really feel or tell what it really is. And soon as you come up to say something, you wouldn't let T come back up. And then as soon as I'm pointing out exactly what it was, you drop me on my head because it did not fit your narrative that you were actively creating.
So would he be considered an unbiased platform? Because Bella has also done that to people who were trying to come up and clear their name. She has dropped them from the panel too. So when did this happen with Bella's accountability court being unbiased?
Well, he said he didn't say her name, so he wasn't talk about her.
Yeah, he started off
Rewind
saying
it.
her name.
Rewind
Sister
the
said
title
rewind it
tell.
just a little bit.
Please, please, please. I'm sorry. To when no, to the part where he just said where he dropped Erica. When Erica came up.
A little bit before that, when he was saying, y'all just tell how I really feel, just tell how you really feel, and then T, no, I'm not letting you up here, but she can't tell how she really feel, and then I come up.
And then when the first thing you do, read the comments. Come on, man, like motherfuckers don't be lying and being biased in the damn comments. T, man, don't come up here. I'm not doing this merry-go-round with you. If you ain't coming up here to have a logical conversation and stand on how you feel, don't come up here. Please don't. You can say whatever you got a bigger platform than me. But if you're not gonna stand on how you feel, because I literally just pointed it out to you, you giving me this whole merry-go-round, a bunch of bullshit talking about I'm still unbiased. I ain't never say nothing about you being unbiased. Crazy to me, man. I don't even know what the hell be going
AJ.
on TikTok, man. But y'all be on. Oh, here come Erica. Let Erica. Who are you swinging for today, Erica? Who are you swinging for today?
I have a question. I have a question. No, I like to point out facts. You got echo. Can you mute for just a second? And then every time somebody come up here, it has okay. So was it that we were pointing out what about Bella? Or was we talking about the situation? Because you just really spun what happened that day or whatever. What it was pointing out that the accountability.
Just stop it. Please. Just stop it.
In 4K.
That's not helping.
You know how y'all really feel.
It's digging the ditch so
It's
much
really
deeper
making
than
it
necessary.
worse. Yeah,
It's making it worse.
I'm watching y'all. I'm looking at it for myself. This ain't got nothing to do. Oh, he's just swinging for. I don't want to hear that shit. That shit sound dumb. I'm watching y'all scream this woman's name from sun up to sundown for 3 days straight over something that happened a year ago and she already took accountability for it. That's why I specifically asked, what are y'all looking for? What y'all looking for, the answer to that question is what y'all looking for is to tank the audience on her platform about her.
Question: have y'all actively seen anybody try to taint her audience, their perception of her?
Other
Have
than
y'all heard
nosy,
anybody talk about her platform? Other than one person, like who's the y'all? Because nobody. We were only talking about the situations in which she has been involved with, which is the topics that have been going on since Sunday. So I'm confused. Just like we break down and listen to clips and talk about things on Sundays and showing accountability, like who was it, this is the same gravy warmed over. I'm confused.
But
And
this
that's,
started out
go ahead, Foxy.
this started out about trying to figure out who opposition was. Now, what happened is the situation when opposition first surfaced, they went all the way back to the original situation, which is how Bella in the group chat got brought up. So this was not a ploy. Like, he's trying to make it seem like people, if motherfuckers want to go back in the past and dig up some shit, they could. There's a lot they could dig up. They could recap how Bella threw Chasing Pillows under the bus, and she was indeed the one who did the shit with Petty Rowe and lied to Petty Rowe and said she wasn't talking about her, and all type of shit. It's all type of clips out there that people could use to go after Bella that's fitting. This was about trying to figure out who the opposition was, and the first opposition was allegedly in the chat, in Bella's chat, about Bart. That's where this started from. So what is he
Correct.
talking about?
And then it came to the fact of, hey, well, if they was in the chat, how did they know all of this beforehand, that this was going to happen to this particular person at this time? That person had to be in that group chat. Then when they started breaking up that situation of when opposition first appeared and was made notice of or whatever, it brought up all of that other shit, like that she was directly involved, in which we said, hey, you could have stopped all of this. You could have stopped that hate train on that man, all the harm on that man, by just simply saying, hey, I recorded it, y'all lay off of him.
Hey, T,
Accountability.
opposition is Erica ass. Goddamn got all the answers. It's Erica.
Okay, we got it now.
You're right. Thank you. Thank you for telling the people.
That's what I said, HB. That's what I said. That's why when Bella just came up here and said, hey, what's going on? How does this have anything to do with me? I don't care. Now y'all can say that I'm pinpointing her, because I feel in my heart she is the one. Let's do a poll. Is Bella the one feeding Blaze these things on the back end and expecting people to fight for her on the front? Or are they fighting for her on their own? Let's see. Let's do a poll. Happy face for yes, sad face for no. Let's see what the people say.
It was a same by same for Erica to come to us with the bullshit.
That's fine. We ain't on
doing
same right
your
now.
accountability shit right now. Heck, face.
Ooh,
Ain't missing me.
this is kind of big.
And that's why y'all all come up here one by one, try to
Being
fucking
blown out.
do that stupid shit with me. No. I don't know if y'all allergic to just being real and telling the truth about the shit. But at this point, just stop it. Y'all ain't got it. Who the fuck y'all trying to convince? Courtney, y'all don't even fucking listen to me, right? But y'all want to come over here and argue me down.
172 people.
Can I say something right quick, T? Hey,
Go ahead,
hello,
Drop.
thank you. Hello, everybody.
Hey,
Hey, everybody. I just want to say something real quick and drop down. I'm so glad that this came out, because I was here back then, and I never knew that guy didn't have it in his phone until now. I still was thinking
If I
it was
even
never
knew,
cleared
Drop,
up.
I just now, I must have forgot, because I
I
felt like
never
I just
knew.
found that out too.
Me too. It was never cleared up specifically to the point that it is now, that it was never him. And I rock with Bella, and I don't have a dog in a fight, but I'm saying This is a big thing that was on this man back, and he was labeled to be a pedo for him having this in his phone, and he recorded it and all of this stuff. It was never clear and precise that it was never him. Not for me. I never heard that until now, and that's unfortunate that all this time, look, other people saying the same thing. They actually thought it was him.
You're
That's
not
a
lying.
shame.
You're not lying,
That's
Drop,
a
because
shame, and that's not
you know, I was
fair.
in that group with them around
Yeah.
that time in them platforms. So
God,
that
see, she
it was
she
never no
always
accountability.
involved.
It was
Damn, let
never
her
no.
finish.
Oh my God,
That's
This
all
is
we
my
know is
platform,
you. You
Trina.
always
Trina, this is
involved.
my platform. Whatever you got going on with
But I
Erica, that's
wanted to hear
between.
what Drop had to
I
say.
got it.
Damn.
I got it. They good. They agree, and they fine. If Drop felt like she was interrupted, Drop will say, "Let me finish." Drop know how to talk.
Me?
She know how to talk. Go ahead, y'all.
That's how you know it was her, though.
Go ahead, y'all.
Other people in the
because
comments, yeah.
even I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
That time, you get what I'm saying? We was out here swinging hard during that time, and the fact of the matter that it was already revealed this, that, and the third. There's still no accountability. There was never no concrete or saying, hey, this, that. Nobody deep dived into it until now, you know. And again, that's with fresh eyes.
I agree.
So, and even still now, you could come back and say, you know what, y'all right, I dropped the ball on this one.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? During that time, I probably, you could have came back and said anything, but now.
Because you know what it was spent instead of
Y'all
clearing
remember
up
she
instead of
actually
clearing up Key's name. Instead of clearing up Key's name, it was flipped to Barb being a bad mother. Because I can remember in court that was the question: does that make you a bad mother if you do this, this, or this? But so it was flipped. The goalpost was still moved and pointed towards somebody else instead of clearing up Key's name. That
Well,
hey, didn't he really
let me
didn't
say
do
this.
this?
Even in the comments, they're saying Keys was the fall guy. He was. So is Frankie, and so is Blaze now.
mm-hmm.
Everybody's the fall guy. So was her best friend.
That's why she
They're
gone.
all the fall guy. That's what's happening. If y'all pay attention to the patterns, and then she comes in and say, well, that's their opinion. I can't
She
do
the
anything
leader.
about their opinion.
I
What was I
screenshot
supposed to
all that.
do?
She was the victim down there, T.
Yes, chasing pillows as well.
Can I speak to the part about what he said about with proxy swinging for you? What proxy
Yeah.
don't never do is go off on a tinge and speak for TeaTyme. What proxy
Thank
does
you.
is clear up things, and what proxy does is provide receipts. Now, if I'm over here and I curse a bitch out on a panel, that is me just cursing a bitch out on a panel. What proxy doesn't do is go around and speak for T and put T in the middle of shits. That's not what proxy does. And
That
also,
exactly.
proxy follows what T wants to do. Proxy doesn't. And when I'm speaking freely of my opinion, I'm gonna tell T what I feel about her too.
Sure does.
Proxy ain't up nobody's ass and around no motherfucking corner. What Proxy does is, if she's outnumbered, I will step in and defend her if she is outnumbered.
Yeah. And if I'm
I don't
wrong,
go
you're gonna tell
around
me I'm wrong.
putting T in shit. I'm not, and when T is when I feel like T is wrong, I'm gonna say, T, you was wrong for that shit on a public platform, on the back end, wherever we talk about it at. That's where I'm gonna tell her. I don't do. Me and you are not the same.
Yep. Yep.
Say out loud, she'll be like, man, proxy wanted me to say such or act this, blah, 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 and that ain't, I ain't gonna do that. You get what I'm saying?
Proxy
So that's, they don't
want me
even,
to get it, put it on. She be like, quit letting these
but
people play in your
right,
face.
she be want you to get in the mud. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
she be
saying?
quit letting
But
these people
no.
play in your face. And I'd be like, no, Proxy, it's okay.
Because if it was up to me, a lot of you motherfuckers would have been cursed out already. So don't think that it's me. That's not what I do. That's completely different, Blaze. We different. Like when I'm not around, like T, when you and V Clay bumped heads, what did I came up in the panel
You
thinking it was
dropped.
something else. What did I do?
You dropped.
Because I didn't know what was going on, because that ain't my fight. When I speak on something, it's because I know what the fuck is going on. Blaze, you admitted that you wasn't even around during the time that everything took place. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't dare do that. You not fit to get me in the middle of no shit that I wasn't even there for, and I'm just swinging at you, saying everybody coming at you, coming for you, and whole time you was in the mud in the trenches with they ass doing shit too. Hell no.
But it's a pattern for both. And remember, he got mad at me. He started targeting me the last time I called him out. He's targeting me now because I called him out the other day. He targeted me the last time I called him out about, and I didn't even say it in a bad way. I was just saying Blaze is just doing that thing that he does. He's jumping in like he did the other women. He has a tendency to jump in for women that he feels is vulnerable or being like a lot of people are going against. I say he has a tendency to go in and go and protect that, like across the board. But my thing is this: why the fuck did he go in when his wife was screaming and yelling?
God damn it.
That part.
See, I was gonna
Like,
use me
no,
as an example.
I'm just saying the way he's swinging for all these other women on this app. Why the fuck wasn't he swinging for his wife the same fucking way?
Hell, he
But
was
He
acting
did
like
get on here
Bella.
it ain't
calling
got
him
no words for
mom
that.
and ECLOW. Now hold on, let me speak up for Blazy Wazy. She did get on here and tell the people he was SLOW, said he was the R word, all type of stuff. So shoot, he probably was happy.
Because
But
he
I
wasn't
think
But we
swinging for
don't need
her.
Trina's
Because he
answer
kept
no more
not
questions.
only did he make her look
it's my
not only did he make her look like she was being cheated on, people were co-signing it. Then after the people were saying, "Oh yeah, I love this for y'all," they met up in real life after she. Because the moment that woman said, "Hey, quit playing with me," you and that bitch better quit playing with me, and you still went up to meet with that lady husband.
yeah, they did.
Where
Did
the
you hear
fuck
what
was
she
the
said,
respect
T?
at?
Did you hear what she said, T?
That part.
She said, "Free me," and the nigga still ain't freed
Exactly.
her. So don't
But look here,
don't sign the
I'm ready
motherfucking
to
papers,
sign them
Lysandra.
papers.
I think that's kind of
Papers.
that was
You worried
I
about everybody else. Worry about now, Trina. You worried about
Yeah,
everything
where
else.
was the
Worry about
All right.
that
conversation?
shit.
Damn, I just came to troll
that's
and have
kind of
fun. Y'all
messed
acting
up.
Rick.
Oh, I'm tired because I've been trying. Like I'm cool. I recap. I do shit just like everybody else. But what you not finna do is make it like somebody targeting one person. Ain't nobody targeting Bella. We already said. I literally said 2-3 days ago. We all gonna still be at court. I said
I
that two,
say
three
that.
days ago.
I did say
Y'all
that.
was pointing out Asia Baby. I said people still gonna fuck with Asia Baby. When people were saying with Barbara bad parent, well, you wasn't saying it then, don't say it now.
Well,
That shit was 3 days
that's kind of
ago,
messed
huh?
up for Blaze because Bella was back on here with her husband after that, after she even linked up with him and everything. So Bella
That's
shit
just
is in
messy.
order.
That's messy.
Bella shit is in order, Blaze. You better get your shit in order. You better make sure your house is in order too, because Bella shit is in order. She was on there taking shots with her husband in the camera, kiki and ha ha, and at the black people fighting.
Ooh.
Let me not say something to a commenter, T. Let me say this. Y'all gotta get better with y'all insults on my mama. It's gotta be some better shit you can say. What you talking about? Take them people their TV back. I know you ain't talking about that hotel way back up in Michigan, girl. I'm in South
No,
Carolina.
hold on. I don't care about that comment shit. How the fuck we gonna say we centering Bella? I'm now finna go back. How we gonna say we centering Bella when the court shit happened with Edwin and Pegasus and the motherfucker center me and Kiana? And the shit ain't had shit to do with me and Kiana.
Somebody said that earlier in the comments. I didn't know what they meant.
And Kiana, why you talking about somebody targeting her and telling her what to do her platform? Ain't that why y'all fell out? Because she played my read and didn't play yours? And
Oh,
you felt like she should have ran her court a certain way?
oh.
Because the correlation is who seems to be the one centered is me. That's the correlation. It's a flip. It's more centering over here than it ever would be over there. That's the correlation. The correlation is you saying I tried to take her platform down, went up in a backdrop. It's y'all in the back comment saying, let's take T platform down. That's the correlation. The correlation is the only one that's centering anybody seems to be her and him. Because I ain't centering a goddamn thing. If we gonna go across the board, let's put it all out there. What seems to be the centering?
T, I didn't mean that. I meant what's the correlation between Pegasus and Edwin and you and Key? I was trying to understand what
Oh yeah, she said
that was
because
trying to
we
be
had all
made.
the facts in that argument. So she used our argument to recap Pegasus and Edwin, but said T versus Key. And when I said I think it would be a disservice to the lady's situation, they were saying I was telling her how to run her show.
Talking about the actual issue, it was the argument that y'all had about discussing the issue.
Yes, it was T versus Key. And she said all the details will be in that argument instead of listening to a 8-hour clip, which the situation that happened was only less than an hour clip.
Got it.
So it seems like the only person doing the centering is her. If we gonna go there and see like somebody jealous or something, I don't think she's jealous of my platform. I don't like to say nobody jealous of me. I don't like to say nobody jealous of my platform. But to make it seem like somebody's targeting her, the patterns don't match. Ain't no text messages me saying, let's take T platform down. Ain't no fake cash apps came out that I was reading saying stuff and come out to find out I was doing fake cash apps. It ain't no
you
video
going
on my
now.
motherfucking phone that I recorded and I let somebody else take the fall for. Kiana, you took a little
I
stray.
don't want to talk about facts.
Sometimes we just gotta leave stuff where it's at, because when you start talking, you start making shit resurface. That's why I tell people, if you trying to protect somebody, you doing them a disservice by trying to paint this certain narrative that just did not happen. Because what people are gonna do is start pulling clips, and now shit is gonna really start to resurface. So you really should have just like took it on the chin, because they was trying to find out who opposition was. The Bella situation with the group chat leak just happened to come out because that's when opposition first showed up. So you should have just ate that, because now people are going to go back.
Hold on one second. Lil Bias, we can play this little game if you want to. How did I want it to resurface? Give me a second. Give me a second, Proxy. It's okay. How did I want it to resurface? I didn't bring this shit back up. This shit didn't come up from me. This shit came up from Bryce, Braid, to Oppie. They asked a question about Mad Day, which Mad Day came to my platform and it was asked, how did it come to my platform? I didn't bring this shit back up. So the game that y'all try to play, stop trying to put me in it. Sorry. Go ahead, y'all.
Somebody that's trying to get Little Miss Bias been down there the whole time. You keep replying to them. You only see them. Just let it, because that's
Proxy, stop, because it's my first time.
Yes, you have. You was talking to them. You was talking to Little Miss Bias.
I was not. I talked to Kiana and I just said something to her now. Now I replied to her in the comments when she said you doing the one thing. I said, of course. But I ain't saying shit to Little Miss Bias.
It's a derail. It's to derail.
I know it's a derail, but it's also part of my show. I'm going to address what I want. This is part of my show.
All right.
And that little bitch down there, been down there doing this shit for a couple days now. The little bitch been doing it everywhere.
It's Little Miss Bias, not Little Bitch. Okay.
No, Little Miss Bitch.
But basically, when y'all do this thinking that y'all protecting somebody from their past, what y'all doing is putting their past at the forefront. That's basically what's happening. So you could have just ate that. Bella's group chat got leaked. That was the start of the opposition shit. And that is why she was brought up, and left it at that. Because now what's going to happen is now clips about to start resurfacing. Now motherfuckers going to pull up when she was going after Peach and her friends. She went after Peach and her friends, then she used the accountability court to go after them. And she said that wasn't what she was doing, but that was what she was doing. And her and Slim discussed that on the back end. It's so many different scenarios. Kels tried to come in the panel to clear her name and defend herself. She kept dropping Kels from the panel. Rose had to come up and tell Bella, look, you got to let people speak. You saying you unblocked everybody free to come and speak on their behalf, and everybody wasn't unblocked, which is why you and Rose fell out, because she went and unblocked $2. So it's a lot of shit that happened that speaks toward what people are actually saying, that you would have been better off leaving where the fuck it was at, honestly. If Bella turned over a new leaf and she operated new, Blaze, the worst thing you could have did is what you just did. And that's why I say me and you is different. I'm not gonna put T in a position where I'm just talking so much and going off that I get to bringing up shit that's you just did a disservice.
Well, clips are coming out now. I'm doing a whole motherfucker. We gonna rewind. We gonna do a rewind and make it seem like somebody being centered. Let's center it. And I don't like the fact that she's sitting there, come up in here and like, what happened? You know what happened? You was over there. You was over there. Oh, so I'm being blamed for his opinion? Like, cut this shit. This game motherfuckers is playing. Quit playing the game. Stop playing the game.
The only person I saw go after Bella without seeing what happened to make them do that on the front end was Nosy. That's it. That's the only person that I saw go after Bella, who I didn't see what happened that caused her to do that. What they got into it about or what she disliked Bella about. Nosy is the only one. Everybody else, her situation with Black Diamond, legit, they were going back and forth. Everything else, and then I've actually seen it in the reverse where Bella actually used her platform to go after people where I didn't understand why she was going after them about. I didn't see that on the front end. So really,
I even have screenshots how she tried to use Heartbreaker situation. Let's clock that shit. I have screenshots on how she was going in the live saying, I'm finna get y'all. Y'all gonna pay for what y'all did to Heartbreaker. That's what she used to come back. If y'all really want to clock the shit, let's clock it. She used that situation that happened when me, Chef, and all of us fell into it when Heartbreaker did Doomsday. She was in the comments saying, y'all are gonna pay for what y'all did to Heartbreaker.
And then Heartbreaker turned around and played in her face. Heartbreaker was knowing. She knew that Bella was weaponizing basically her situation.
And what happened after that? All this shit started happening. Yeah, I got the screenshot. Since we want to play this motherfucker game like motherfuckers being targeted, where did the Heartbreaker shit hit? My platform. Since we go clock who being motherfucking centered, who being targeted. The Heartbreaker shit was released where? My platform. When the shit came back out in May, guess who was going from lie to lie telling people she was going to get them for what they did to HB? She was in Rose Live. She put it in Rose comments. Y'all are going to pay. Who the fuck charging?
That don't sound biased. That don't sound unbiased to me. Going after people telling them they gonna pay for something like she got a prejudice against them.
T, can I play this clip real quick? Real quick. You gonna love this one since you said that one.
Now, before you attempt to want to flag my live, I'm going to give fair warning and fair warning only. I have a career. I don't depend on this app to pay my bills. But if you do, I advise that you leave my life alone. Because when I said I'm keeping the energy the same, whatever you do to me, I'm going to do to you. You bring my life down, no one is going to be live in peace. And if you want to try your luck, I dare you.
Damn.
I have a career. You don't. This is not my bread and butter. It's yours. You bring my life down because I have an opinion like everyone else. No one is going to be live in peace. We talk about standing on business, right? Well, I advise you to leave me be, just like I left y'all be when I was being dragged and disrespected all over some, like y'all said, old shit that was being rehashed. I didn't go into y'all lives reporting a damn thing. So don't come over here thinking you're going to do it to me. Okay? I said it. Clip it, stitch it, smack it, flip it, rub it down. I don't give a damn what you do with it. You heard me clearly. No one is going to be live in peace if you fuck with me. Try your luck. And let's see where it gets you. That's all. I clock in Monday through Friday. You don't. So, as I was saying, right? TeaTyme said Bella is only doing this
Love me, T.
clicks and views. She said this shit yesterday. Be careful what y'all say. Because when you got people like me who can analyze your words,
What month was this?
This was May 19, 24.
Around
This
the
was
time.
before
Around the time.
all this stuff happened.
Doomsday.
Okay, yes.
Around
I was just about to
Doomsday.
say that.
So
I have
around
the crates
Doomsday.
here.
What day she
I
say?
Right
have
before the
everything.
opposition was created, right?
Yep.
What she say?
Okay.
She said May what?
After
May
Doomsday.
19, 2024.
And after you done with that, I got a clip. I got a clip from May 12th,
Yeah, this
2024.
accountability
Wait, that was
report.
right before
Got the
opposition?
screenshot alive.
See, I didn't even know y'all had these clips. You see what happened? You see what happened when motherfuckers tried to say, see? I didn't even know y'all had. See what
And
happened?
it's happening on the front end, not the back end. It's right
Go
in the
ahead.
front.
them back at you.
Doomsday was Doomsday was before this.
With
Because she was in the comments. Doomsday was around May 6th, like middle of May. Right before I got doxxed, like at end of May. Dooms was like May 15th, 16th, somewhere around there. Because she started going into lives saying that she was going to get us for what we did to Heartbreaker.
Huh? Anybody want to give an answer to how we got here with Heartbreaker in the first place? Since we're talking about
Amen.
likes, clicks, and views? Hmm. 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 Hmm.
What was the year for this clip again?
Last year, right before Oppie was created.
Okay, T, you remember the other night when Keys was on your panel when he was driving back home? You remember those screenshots you put up? And
Yep, and he said that was him that said the one thing about the platform.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you remember the other screenshots you put up about where it was like only 3 of them in the group, and he said he had never saw those text messages before, and they had a screenshot of your live in there. That was around that time.
Yeah. That's what come on, man. Come on, man.
So those screenshots is proving what you were saying that night. They were setting you up.
That was around that time. Yeah. That's what come on, man.
Echo. It's an echo.
So the screenshots
Hold on. You got an echo shot heart. Now I ain't even heard. I forgot all about this shit. Crazy because I got the screenshot with her saying this. Go
And
ahead.
you're the only one with those screenshots.
Wait.
What screenshots?
You had showed that the other night when Keys was on the panel.
Oh no, I'm talking about the screenshots that she was in the comments saying we were gonna pay for what we did to HB.
I remember that. So I remember this live too because she was coming for GA Peach. Remember her and GA Peach was in it heavy. And she thought that they were taking her platform down because Barb was going live on Sundays. So this is where all of that stemmed from. I
Remember I always used to go live after court. And
Right.
Trip used to come over there and clock shit. So I always used to go live after court. I never went live while she was in court. I wouldn't do that. Like I always waited till court was over.
Was the only one who was live when she was live. And she thought that they were taking her down. That's why she referenced, I don't need this app. This is not my income. That's when she was beefing with them heavy.
Nah, that was that clip. This clip was before then. She was going at it with Petty Rowe at the right before this clip that Shy is playing. This was the whole Petty Rowe, Nosy, Black Diamond situation. And she felt like she was being targeted because of that. The Peach stuff came later.
Peach stuff didn't happen till what? Maybe was it July, right?
Third.
Okay, yeah.
But in this clip, she responded to basically she was saying that Nosy, Black Diamond, and Petty Rowe were trying to take her down. Petty Rowe created a court show, and it was specifically to target Bella's court show. That's when the whole situation with the Chasing Pillows stuff, and she was gonna let Chasing Pillows basically get through under the bus and ran over. And Chasing Pillows spoke out because Chasing Pillows felt like Bella didn't defend her.
So wait a minute, because wait a minute. You sure? Because it was the housewarming that she had online.
That was in the housewarming. Wasn't the housewarming in July?
No, she did. Peach did her celebration for her followers.
It was in March or something like that.
Right. So and then
In April, I asked Classy because I believe
Okay,
she
it was in April. Proxy. It was in April.
Right. So I remember that. I distinctly remember that.
But Petty and her was into it too. So so y'all know. Now this is crazy. Cause Proxy, me and you was on the phone yesterday and I was going through emails, right?
Yep.
And I was telling you, I'm like, damn, I didn't even know I had all this.
Mm-hmm. People were sending you stuff.
Now I feel like this ties together with what y'all been asking about Oppie. And what Bryson been saying. Right? Because we know that the Oppie person is going after people. It seems like they're swinging for somebody. Right? They're seeking vengeance. Well, what would be the motive? What would be the motive? So now, as we listen to these clips, we seeing this stuff. These screenshots I'm about to put up, they were sent to me. So it wasn't like I was going around following Bella, and I could prove these were sent to me in a email. Okay, they were sent to me in an email. Hey Simone, you were on the panel with Rose. This is what the messages say. It's crazy that it's coming up now. Maybe that's why they mad because it's coming up. I don't fucking know. This says, truth over lies. I'm exposing all y'all Sunday for the way y'all did HB. They did her dirty. The damages are done. Eat whatever's coming your way.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, that Sunday I had to get on the panel.
I forgot about these. I just saw these 2 days ago.
Oh.
Okay, so I get it interlocked. Okay, so what happened was the Diamond situation, that's when Diamond, Petty Rowe, and Nosy were out of the country. They had went on vacation together. And the whole situation with G.A. Peach, and they were saying that G.A. Peach and Kels, was making fun of Black Diamond, and they brought it to Diamond's platform. And then after that, that's when Bella first put Peach and them on a docket and said that they was lying and basically they was making fun of Black Diamond. So it did interlocked. So basically it kicked off with Diamond, Petty Rowe, Nosy, and Bella and them feeling like they going after her. But then Peach and them fell into it as like a casualty of war. And that's when she started to weave Peach and them into accountability court and go after Peach using accountability court. And it just started to blow up from there. So you right, Sadari is right. They was around the same time. It all happened like back to back.
Okay, so is that the incident that triggered the live that they had where they were allegedly talking about Bella, like clowning her?
Yeah, they had found some. They said she was like on OnlyFans. They had found some old pictures of her. It had got real bad, but it's worse now. But it elevated little by little because Bella was using accountability court to go after them, and then they started holding their own lives talking about her. They It was like a picture of a young black girl and a white man, old white man in the backdrop. They had found like some OnlyFans pictures from back in the day and put those up. Yeah, that
Yeah,
came after that.
I have all that. Ooh,
So
can
what I
you
do, I'm a
send
screenshot
that
the
to me?
email was so I'm a screenshot the email that was sent to me. I just crossed out the name who sent it to me. I don't know the person. It's like a messy mail, so I don't know all these people who be sending me emails. The person, the name ain't even familiar, so people can't make up fake emails. But just to prove that it was sent to me. Now, mind you, I forgot about these screenshots. I forgot about these things. Usually, when you go back digging, you see shit, and I don't know what relevance it was when I saw it 2 days ago. But now, when she played that clip and we talking about all these things, oh well, hold on, wait a minute.